to my channel, Ali L in the cut, you already know. So I got the Cover FX Power Play Foundation and I got the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I got the foundation in the color N90 and I got the concealer in the color N Deep 2. All of the information will be down below, but today I just want to go for a casual look, like an around the way girl kind of look. I think you can already see the vibe. Don't even think that this is me laying baby hairs and laying edges. Granted, I did do a little swoop-de swoop whoop whoops, but don't expect any magic when I take this off. I'm just honestly sick and tired of getting foundation in my baby hairs, and then since I have these crochet passion twists in, anyway, I'm just tired of getting foundation in my hair, y'all. But like I said, I picked up both the foundation and the concealer. I think I picked these up on the Sephora VIB sale, if I'm not mistaken. I have used both of them, but honestly, because I picked up so many foundations at the same time, I just can't remember how much I like this one. So if you're looking to see how these work on our skin,
my skin, your skin, whose skin, our skin.
Okay, I'm done. If you're looking to see how these work, keep on watching. Okay, so I just washed my face. I did my usual. You know, I'll just put everything down below to save time. I'm gonna start off with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is actually like becoming a staple for me. I really like this, and I feel like if I'm gonna give a foundation a try, this is kind of like a really, really good primer to start off with because it just never fails. I just use 1.5 pumps of it, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I don't wanna change anything up. I'm gonna let the Milk Primer set just a little bit. Actually, you could kind of like feel it settling into the skin. Honestly, I just love this primer. Just feels so good, and you could already see a difference in my face. Like I'll put like a before and after. One thing I definitely remember, I might not remember how it worked for me, but I definitely remember y'all, the packaging. Let's just talk about the packaging first and foremost, because they made it like a squeeze tube kind of thing. It's a hard plastic, y'all. Oh shoot, I didn't even wet my beauty blender. God damn it. God damn it. Allison. BRB. I mean, geez, what a rookie mistake, am I right? Like, is she an amateur or something? Okay, so I wet my beauty blender. I drank some water. You ever just start narrating your life? Like, I used to always like sing my life out.
Here I am, picking up the primer. It feels great. And now I'm moving on to my booty blender.
My booty rocking everywhere blender. But look how, nah, hold on. See what okay. I'm not weak. Oh my gosh. It just doesn't make, I just don't. Every time I look at this packaging, I really just want to cut the top off. Like, in all seriousness, there we go. Hopefully that's not too much. This is a full coverage foundation. I feel like that's more than enough, and I never apply it to my forehead because I just feel like it's not necessary. This is probably not necessary, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm gonna have regrets, but ooh, who is she? You ever hype yourself up? This foundation has some kind of smell to it. Not a bad one, but like it has a light fragrance. For sure. Oh my gosh, that looks flawless. This foundation, hold on. We might be getting into some things. This is with half of my face blended and half of it not. And this is so satisfying. This side, I have a lot more blemishes. Usually I'll use a concealer first and then a foundation and then my highlighting concealer. So like I'll start off with a skin tone concealer and then I'll use my, you know, whatever foundation I'm gonna use. And then I'll go in with a highlighting concealer. But this just made it not necessary to do either. This foundation feels like skin. It feels like nothing's on my face. Literally feels like nothing's on, wait, hold on. Hold up. Who is she? Hello. Hi. Get into it. Wow, this is just the foundation. Hopefully you can tell it's the same color. Okay, so this is with one coat, and honestly, I think we can all agree that I don't have to go over it again. Like, this was a very satisfying coverage. Like, this is full coverage for sure. So now that I used the foundation, and I kind of have, I don't know if you see that line. Okay, so that's probably the only thing that I'll say right now is that it does tend to crease right in that smile line area. Right there, it already creased. So I'm gonna still just keep on going though. I'm going to now use the concealer. This thing is a little too tight. It might have to go. I don't know. I told y'all don't expect no miracles underneath this scarf, okay? I was just tired of getting foundation on my hair. Like I've been doing that very often lately and I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's hit this up with the concealer though. And like I said, I got the concealer in the color N-Deep2. The applicator is like, it's like a ball around the end directly to the skin. It feels really good. It's actually very smooth and it is full coverage, so I don't feel like I need that much, but it's creamy. On the Cover FX website they have like a foundation color finder, like a concealer finder as well. So once you find out your foundation color, it tells you what you automatically would need. Like it has a whole chart. Sometimes you want a skin tone concealer, and then obviously sometimes you want a highlighting concealer. It automatically suggests a highlighting concealer if I'm not mistaken, because I do remember like looking at that chart and I feel like N-Deep2 was what was for N90, so I assumed that it was the same color because I did want something that was like a full coverage concealer that I could just like put on and go, like a skin tone, but it's not. As you can see, it's like a little bit lighter, but maybe you would be able to use it as just like a regular concealer and go. I just sprayed my beauty blender with some MAC Fix Plus. Although technically it's not really like giving a super highlight, so maybe this is considered skin tone concealer. Yo, once we set this, we're about to be looking crazy amazing. So this is what we are serving right now. Concealer and foundation have been applied. I'm going to finish out my face and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right guys, this is the final look. Honestly, I didn't really do much to it, but this is how it came out. Like honestly, I think it came out so flawless. This is a flawless foundation. My only issue are these same like lines. If you have any suggestions for fixing that, just let me know. Honestly, it's not that bad though. I'll get close up in a second. The Sasha Buttercup baking powder, I used that because my Laura Mercier translucent powder is finished. I used Fenty Beauty's Sunstalker Caramel Cutie Bronzer. I used that as well. And then I did an all over buffing with my buffing brush over here. I'm honestly not sure where this is from. I feel like I just got this at Marshall's though. And I used that to put the Sephora Micro Smooth powder in the color Deep 56. I used that as an all over face powder. And then I still used MAC Fix Plus to like finish it out. I usually don't get creasing around my smile line, so that is the only issue for me really. But how this foundation looks is amazing. Like, okay, so that's the time it is right now. One thing you cannot deny though is that this foundation is full coverage. This is not for debate. The foundation and the concealer are both full coverage. You actually don't need anything to cover your blemishes beforehand, like at all. Come on, man. See the time there. It's now 10:44. It's been 5.5 hours, so it hasn't been long. And this is actually how oily my face is. Honestly, I think what it is I don't have any more Laura Mercier translucent powder, and that's usually like my main like this is my main thing. Since I wasn't able to set with this, I feel like I can't truly judge like how the makeup is right now. It looks like I basically just need to do a touch up, like I'm oily all over. The crazy thing is though, those lines have gone, like the smile lines, it's no creasing. I guess maybe once you have oil on your skin, maybe it becomes better. I need to put on some chapstick. Do any of you guys use Bag Balm? It smells crazy, but it gets the job done. So all day I was filming, I was editing, I did go out and about, I have eaten, like, you know what I'm saying? I've lived life. Something that does not happen is, I guess because I got so oily, even my my eyeliner on my bottom waterline started running into the foundation. That's not a normal thing, but like I said, I don't want to fully judge it now, because now I feel bad. Like I have a little bit of translucent powder. Let's see, can I still pat it in at this point? We're gonna try some things. Do any of you guys use the Sasha Buttercup powder to set your whole face? I mean, technically I didn't use it to set my whole face. I just baked with it. So I set my concealer. But I use the Sephora all over the face, but usually I still use translucent powder to bake the concealer part and then do the Sephora powder all over the face. There's a good amount actually at the bottom, but it just won't come up to the top. Like, We got some. It's not a lot still. I don't know. I guess the holes are too big on the little sifter. You guys like touch up your eyebrows, because that's the oily part of the oiliest part of my face are my eyebrows and my eyelids. Alongside my dark marks, I definitely have like a lot of there's a word for it, but it's like dips in my skin from scars. So the texture is coming out a lot more. So I'm gonna give this another chance. I mean, not this. I'm gonna give the foundation and concealer another chance when I actually re-up on Laura Mercier translucent powder. Like I said, the initial reaction is still how I feel. It came out flawless. Like, this foundation really like hid blemishes extremely well. So I definitely want to give it another chance. I think it worked really well with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer for sure. This is a really great primer. I cannot say that again. It is expensive, and I'm not an expensive kind of girl. I'm just not. But baby girl, baby girl, this is worth the coin. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I really love and appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for welcoming me back with open arms. I truly appreciate it. Please subscribe if you are new. Just become part of the gang, okay? Like, definitely subscribe. And please click the bell to turn on your post notifications. And yeah, guys, I love you. Bye.